What is up, good people? It is your girl Michelle, aka
Wow.
Make a Move. You know, it is the Jill of all trades, and new hair. Who this? All me. You know it. Anyway, we are back with another podcast today. I hate adulting podcast. And sir, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, and I am Christopher Michael, as you very well know. You see the name, you know the game. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? Here we are back again. Take it
Mhm.
away there. What's up? What are we
So
doing today?
today we are talking about bad dates and breakups. Since we didn't get to cover that topic a couple of weeks back, and I'm still gonna fight you about that. But moving right along, I'm gonna let you go first. What was one of your funniest bad dates that you can remember?
First of all, any date could be a bad date, and it's always like, let me tell you why. Okay, because most men we have to pay at least on an average date $80. So if we don't like you, we may not like you within the first 5 minutes. And I already know that she probably gonna get a little advertiser. That's gonna be about $10.99. Okay, then she gonna expect me to get advertising because she don't want to do it alone. That means I got to get an onion soup, and that's gonna be about $3.99. So by the time I'm done with my meal, and I'm sitting there like I don't like you, and I just can't get up and leave. Any day could be a bad date. Now I could talk about what happens after a bad date that's already started off as a bad date. Let's talk about that bad date, and then we get to the end, and then, you might have like stink ass, stale ass breath. That
No.
that sitting in church all day, peppermint at the bottom of the pocketbook, needing ass breath. That kind of breath. That shit right there. Women be having that little dookie, and then they had that like that lipstick be that white part, little white part from the lipstick spread between the lips. That shit right
Mhm.
there can make an awful date. That's how I'm
Okay.
gonna start off, just
Mm.
like that.
So you don't have anyone in particular a date that you remember that was bad, not because it cost too much or they breast thing, just something just went left and you was like, yeah, this ain't the one.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, now speaking of a particular day, but that's why I say any day because I'm trying. Men out there pretty much know that any day can be a bad day if you're not getting none at the end of the day. I mean, I'm just saying that could be a
Wait,
bad day.
wait, hold on, that determines whether it's good or bad, whether you're getting some or not.
Why, yes.
It's a first date. How you even thinking that way on a first date?
Oh, okay. Well, you act like it ain't a lot of babies out here on one night stands. Now, my thing is, it doesn't have
Oh,
to go that way. That does not constitute a bad day just because you don't get any on that day. But that's the known thing that y'all women like to say men are all about is that we don't get in that first date. That's all we think about. Is that not true?
apparently, with this conversation, that's what you think about. I mean, it may not always be
Oh,
true, but
hey,
you
listen.
platform
Think
like
about
that's
this.
what you
No,
thinking
think about
about.
this. There's going to be women that's going to say their bad date was a man trying to get extra sex, like physical, on the first date. That could make a bad date. Like, say he was real smooth, but he was cool the whole time. He showed you no signs of just he was into you physically, and then like right towards the end of the date, he tried to lick your whole face. How you feel about that?
Yeah, that's a little. I ain't gonna lie, I've had that before, and I'm like, bruh,
Oh, you had
like
somebody lick you down like that?
no, no, what you just said, licked my whole left side of my face. I was like, bruh, really? Come on, bruh. You really?
First of all, that smell like breath on the face from the tongue. That right there, that's another thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's one of the moves where he did, and I was just like, ugh.
that's disgusting. But what
Right.
I'll tell you, like a serious bad day, all right, I'll get serious. A serious bad day that I had was like I was on this date with this girl, and she was so fine, and I'm doing all the things that Hitch told me to do. Hitch told me not to pay attention to the girl face, pay attention to what she's saying, because I really did watch Hitch, and I took a lot of dating tips from Hitch. And
Mm.
what I learned was that was some bullshit. So I'm on the date, and I'm going through all kind of hormonal changes, like I'm 13 and shit. So what happens is, you know, it's polite, when a woman has to go to the bathroom, like you move from a certain way. The way they had us in, I had to move outward, right? So the
Okay.
problem was now she was fine as shit. I was trying my best not to think anything crazy. Okay, nothing crazy. And I'll never go through this kind of shit. I got control, okay? Control. We got that kind of control. Man,
Oh,
I got up and I went to scoot out and I could have swore it was a half chub.
you know what?
I ain't
Well,
gonna lie, I was mad at myself. I was like, you know what? It wasn't even like it was intentional. It just I don't know if it was the drinks. I don't know what happened, but
did she
I don't know.
notice? Did she notice?
I noticed. Fuck, no, I was trying to turn like I was trying to turn my legs like a whole bitch. I tried to really like turn like a whole coward. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was embarrassing me.
Uh-oh, your Wi-Fi acting up. What's going on? Are you there? Did we lose you? All right, we're gonna give him some. All right. Look like we can hear you, but we can't see you right now.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for the rest of the day. It pretty much, I was all in my mind. All in my mind.
Now I can't see you at all. I can hear you, but I can't see you at all. It's just a big black screen.
Is this a black screen right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we got to get this system together. StreamYard, I like to tell y'all we like to utilize StreamYard. My homie.
This is all you.
This is not me. I want to say that this is not me. Yeah, can you see me now?
Now we can see you and hear you.
Okay.
That could have been you.
Okay, y'all see me now. We see me back again.
You guys see AirPods?
No. Oh, see, folks.
Case. She can't find her case.
See, folks. Now, my daughter, I'm over here, and y'all done got me in the middle of a show. See, folks. We're gonna go to commercial break because we're actually on live.
You call me. I'm working.
Well, you can actually.
No, but now that I'm doing
you actually mute yourself when you want to take a break.
This family. Nothing, Mom.
That's what they do.
That's what happens.
It's
in the middle of a whole.
You could be chilling the whole day, but as soon as you look like you busy, everybody want to ask you questions.
It's he's saying like he talking. We're gonna go right up in it. That's just black film. This is Easter. This is what we're doing. My kids are actually leaving me for Easter, so that's a couple dates right there. That's
happy Easter, everybody. I forgot to.
There are a couple good dates, right? That's how you know when you get kids. You done hit it right after the date. 3 times. Like that's three bona fide witnesses that dates have went right. Mm-hmm. If you have kids, that's like your date went right. She'd have got some goody. You know what I'm saying? I'm 9 times out of 10.
Right? Quite a few went right if you got kids.
Yeah, I got a couple of these motherfuckers. No, I'm that's why I don't need a date. That's why I need to have no dates at all. I just need to be myself
I'm
like
a
monk. Do what?
I'm gonna give you one of my most memorable. I'm gonna give you one of my most memorable funny dates that I went on. It was just a random date. Dude seemed cool. We've been talking for a couple of weeks or whatever, what have you. Seemed like a very decent dude. He was real spiritual, which was fine. If you love Jesus, that's fine. I love him too. He might have been a little bit more spiritual than me. So we went to randomly. We was like, okay, let's go to IHOP, get some breakfast, or whatever, chill for a minute. This particular night, we go. And then there's a person in the back playing music. He has like a laptop open or whatever the case may be. And I don't know if he was making a mixtape or what, but he's playing music where the whole restaurant can hear. And so me and, Date sitting there chilling, trying to have a good conversation. Yeah, so what'd you do today? This random conversation. And in the background, I hear the song by 50 Cent. I beat the pussy up. So I'm trying to keep a straight face with hearing this in the background. So, I'm silly. So I can't help it. I have to laugh. So I'm cracking up. So mind you, I told you dude was real spiritual. So he was like, oh, I see what's on your mind today. I'm like, actually, no, but I see you don't have a sense of humor. You don't hear this nigga bumping 50 Cent talking about pussy right now, nigga?
That's great.
What? Okay, whatever. I guess that's kind of funny. So then off the bat, I knew, okay, this ain't gonna work. Because you can't even chuckle at little stuff. The food gets there. Mm-hmm. Of course, everybody prays for their food. I assume everybody prays for their food. Okay, cool. So he was like, yeah, let's go ahead and pray for the food. All right, cool. I'm thinking he gonna lead the prayer. I bow my head. And you know how you bow your head, had that one eye open because all of a sudden something just don't seem right.
I hate when girls be talking about lead you in prayer. First of all, fuck that.
No. I didn't ask
I hate that. First of all, this is not your father's moment. This is not the head of the table. You fucking say the prayer. I know it's the man. They say the man got to say the prayer. And I hate you with the God is good, God is great. This kind of prayer is you gonna get the most immature prayer.
All right, everybody bow their heads. Jesus wept. All right, cool.
Everybody bow your heads. Okay, we're not gonna die. God bless you. Good night. Russell Simmons kind of thing.
This is what killed me with that. We already realized we ain't gonna mesh well because he don't have a sense of humor. But what helped me was when he decided to do the prayer. Mind you, the whole restaurant, it's a couple of people and it's not really busy because it's late. But he starts praying, but he's extra loud with the prayer, and he raises his hand because mind you, I got my eyes closed. I got one eye open.
Taking church.
In the name of Yeshua, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought we were praying for our food, not the whole restaurant. Can you calm that down just a little bit? He was just like, Jesus is the reason. All right, sir. Are you done praying for everybody?
And that's all you had. You had a man that was willing to give you some God in your prayer. See,
No.
I'm the devil in my date.
That was my homie. That ain't even it was the fact that like you can't laugh at this, but you praying for the whole church at 3:00 in the morning, extra loud, talking about the name of Yeshua. I'm like, yeah, bye,
I don't
sir.
know. That's special. See, I don't really constitute that as a date. See, you got to talk about dates. Like, see, my thing is, have you ever been on a date and they got a medical condition? Let me tell you something right now. Listen,
Him.
I'm talking about a whole.
Medical.
That sound like mental health medical. That's just more mental. I'm talking about straight up medical. Let me tell you something. So now I'm trying to tell you one of the dates I went on. Now I don't know if she. Well, it's sad to say. Well, she had epilepsy. Okay. Now I just so happened to be driving in the middle of driving. You know, she had a little epileptic situation.
So, okay.
Yeah, she had an episode, but I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking to the right, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "What in the hell?" Now she was pretty just 2 seconds ago. She done fucked all that up. You got drove from down here, just fucked up. You know, I didn't know that was supposed to come. You supposed to warn me. That you supposed to wear like a little band, little band they have on the version, little medical shit. You just supposed to warn the motherfucker. Wear the shit around your neck. Be proud of that shit. You know, wear a color. There's an epileptic color. There's a color. You gotta wear that shit. And you gotta let people know. So I'm sitting there. And I'm watching her go through the whole thing, and I'm like, damn, they're swerving on 95. So I done pulled to the side. I'm like, oh, shit. So, you know, it took her a little while to come on down, come on back and everything. And I'm just looking like, is it wrong that she still looks sexy all fucked up? Is it wrong? Like, I was like, now, you know, back in the day, you put a little spoon in the mouth, but they said it was bad to do. So I'm just looking at her like, is it wrong that she looks sexy all tattered up because she done fucked her clothes up because she done went through all that shock? Like, the skirt then rolls up a little bit. I said, oh, I said, this is terrible. That was a good date turn bad, turn good again.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't embarrass her, because I mean, I know that that moment alone had to be like traumatizing for her.
Man, I'll put her in a couple of shocks if you ask me. Ooh. Hey, listen, evening. Now let's talk about this because it is Easter. It is Easter, and so shall he rise, and we will not play with the Lord's Day. So it's like, you know, that's what's going on in the background, folks, that my kids is rising up too. You know what I'm saying? Heroes, and they rising the fuck up too. They rising up today. So talk about dating. I plan on rising up when they rise up. Like, it's spring vacation right now. You know, the kids are on their way out the door.
Old food.
Hey, listen, they rose on the 7th day too. I said, rise up. I said, get up. Because I'm not going to see them for at least about 3 months.
Oh, so you ready to be back the donkey?
I'm about to date a whole lot.
You know what? Wait a minute, what happened to you? Like, I'm get my grown man on. I'm going to just find one person and chill. And what happened to that?
You got to kiss a couple frogs, you know?
Nick, you can have some bullfrogs. How many you going to kiss now? Shoot.
It depends on if they got nice legs. Like ass. If the bullfrog got nice titties and ass, you know, might have to kiss a couple of them. You know, this is the new way. Everybody's getting their bodies built up. So in their body, everybody can be an ugly frog.
I mean, everybody has a duckly moment. Everybody has that. I will say that. The glow up gonna be real.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm just trying to get on the business. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Black Hollywood. That's what they call us. And it's like, the only way you know what you really got going on around here is to look at chicks' baby pictures. Like, you got to go back in the day. I mean, I got to go about 20, 30 years to see if you was fucking dark skin and brown skin and light skin, you know?
Or who you say you are. We are in Atlanta.
Punch somebody in their goddamn Adam's apple. That ever, you know what? And you shouldn't have one. That's my point. So don't make me fucking punch you with it.
Look, I mean, you can't. Look, what if they did the whole little change and let you know after the fact?
Well, suppose I get my click and let them know after the fact. It's chitty chitty bang bang. How you would do? Yeah, I'll let you know after the fact too.
Well, hey, it is what it is. So
we're not gonna talk about that population because listen, folks, we don't discriminate. We just don't like liars.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't care what you do behind closed doors.
If you like wearing whips and chaps and you know.
Chaps, nigga? Like, come on, bro.
You ain't in the chaps? That can make a good date right there. Some chaps.
Chaps, really? Only chaps.
You don't think that would make a good date?
Excuse me?
You don't think that wearing chaps will make a great date?
Would you wear some chaps?
Depends on what kind of date we're talking about.
I can't. Nigga, I don't even think I could keep a straight face if I saw a man in chaps. Like, I'd be like, bruh. Like,
so you need to tell me. If I wear, you gotta understand how this is gonna look. If I wear chaps on a date, long as I thug that shit out, I'm gonna make it look hot.
How you gonna
I'm a
thug out?
black the shit. I'm a black culture the shit out of them chaps.
How you gonna dress up these chaps?
I'm a Django the shit. He wore chaps. Y'all love that shit. Y'all thought that nigga was sexy, and Django, this nigga was all chaps.
Who is your? I ain't never thought Jamie Foxx is sexy. I think he's talented, but I ain't never thought he was sexy. I think he's extremely talented though.
Now you mean to tell me that in the Django,
Mhm.
all the girls you get to that one part, go, you know the part. You know the part.
No,
You can get a little turn on it all.
no, because he's not sexy. Now, had it been, now I'm gonna tell you who else was not sexy to me until a certain movie. Training Day. Denzel, he has never been handsome to me. But when he had that Caesar cut, and then I was like, okay, Denzel, I see what you're doing. All right, okay. That I can work with. But that Mr. I'm a dad type of, I couldn't do that. That Denzel, no. Because he was too wholesome.
Anyway, I'm sorry. But because apparently, you know, family is family, son. What's going on, son? I don't know. It must something just had to be done right now at this moment. I don't know what's going on. I gotta address this at this moment because it just so happened. I swear I could have did this some other place, but I should have, but I didn't. But I had to see kids off, but I should have did it in my apartment. I should have, but because now it's all this. But you know what, folks? This is part of family being extra African American today.
If you need to take 2 seconds, I can mute your mic and you can say whatever you need to say, and I can continue.
No, I could do it too. That's why let's go and take a walk.
Mm.
Yeah. Hold it, though.
Just go.
Just gotta walk. That's all gonna take time. These black people don't stop. Those black parents don't stop folks to tell you right there. They just come right through and start talking in the middle of a whole podcast. And be like, ain't no, hey, listen, this their house. Okay. This is where when you go to your parents' house. So I was trying to see people off, I'm trying to see kids off because they leaving, you know. So it's dad duty. You know, I gotta go see kids off, but you tell parents, black parents don't give a shit. They're like,
so now you gotta get in the car like Derek Jackson.
I'm about to pull a Derek Jackson on them. You know, my mom don't give a damn. Black parents don't give no fucks. They just like they talk right through your podcast. This is you on the podcast. Fuck that podcast, son.
Like, did you leave that pot to sing? First of all,
Don't give no hells at all. This is okay, folks. This is the real us. This is the real life. This is what we do. This is obviously black on black comedy right here, but I tell you, no lies. This killing, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Now let me tell you about this because I gotta talk about my kids. So my son got his hair done. He got a little plastic stuff, and he came down south and got real extra southern on him. Got a little extra dark skin. Gonna go back up north.
okay.
Like your little yacht, because he got these goddamn these things, these plaques is going down his face. I said, what the hell? Anyway, like, what's the little Yachi? Is that his name?
I think Yachty or something like that. Yeah.
No, Yachi, some shit like that. I don't. Hey, son.
How you gonna talk mess about him? You gonna talk shit
I
about
gotta
him?
teach him about dates. You know, I gotta teach him about dates. I remember the first time he got his heart broke.
Oh,
Forget. Yeah, man. I teach him how to date. I gotta teach him how to open up doors, walk on the inside shoulders, or outside shoulder woman. How do you feel about that on a date? Like, what do you feel?
wait a minute. What was the question?
How do you feel about being treated on a date? Do you pay for the date? Do you let him pay for the date? Like, how does that go?
Well, first of all, if he's asking me, he's paying. Period. Like, it's not a date if you're asking me. Like, I mean, now I will say this: if I'm in a relationship and then we take turns, you know, paying, I don't mind because we're in a relationship. We've already established that we're doing this together and we're building something. But like, if it's just a random dude saying let's go on a date and he expect me to pay, no, that's not a date, bro. That's hanging out. Like, if I'm paying my own food and you paying yours, we're just hanging out. That's not a date. A date is when you're offering to pay for me.
So I'm saying, and that don't make sense to me because my thing is like, if I invite you to go to the library, does that mean that I have to take a book out?
No, that just means we're hanging out. But that's not.
If I invite you somewhere, why is it implied that I got to pay for the date?
It's implied if you ask. It's implied whoever asked is who has to pay.
I can say it is a nice day today.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go to a park? You could say what? What would you say?
Yeah, and that's free. That don't cost nobody nothing. That's fine.
Right. But it will only cost you your time. It'll cost you a little patience because, you know, we got to walk and all that stuff. I ain't trying to do that shit. Guess what? I will invite your ass to anything that costs money and then back away. You be like, oh, he one of them. He going to make me pay for that shit that he done sent me to. Listen, we be right there. I'm like, order what you want, girl.
Why would you do that to somebody?
No, I never do that to nobody. I wouldn't do that. You know, I hear where they call them fuck boys. You know, we talked about that last week.
Speaking of petty, what is the pettiest breakup you've ever had? Just it could have been back in middle school, high school, whatever. Just the pettiest reason.
We ain't got to go back that far. We can go back to 2000 and one of them shits. God damn, I'm old as fuck. But anyway, I was 34. I don't know how old. 2014, one of them shits. Anyway, so what happens is I was dating a girl. We was dating for a long time, right? So she gonna sit up there and buy me this nice Invicta watch. That watch was beautiful. Then she gonna sit up there like out of nowhere. She got mad at me right after Christmas. She took the watch back, and she didn't just take the motherfucker back, right? She took it back, and I was right in front of my boy. She gonna take a goddamn heel of her shoe and put the watch on the ground and crush the shit right up my face. So I said, now why the fuck would you do that? Now, me being the man that I am, I went and took the cereal shit off the watch. And 2 weeks later, when my new watch came in, I sent the video and the picture of the shit. I said, got it back, bitch. But, I'm just saying, that was a real petty-ass breakup. Like, she really was like, I want my watch back.
Right.
And she could have just took it all the way back to the store. She gonna crush it in my face to know it's real. Like,
of course. that her crushing that watch was her symbolizing how much you hurt her feelings for whatever the hell you did. That was her. That's all. She just needed to release. She needed to break some of your shit so you could feel like she broke some of you.
But she should have broke a more expensive watch. I was like, fuck that watch anyway. It was only $99, you old cheap ass bitch. I was like, I typically like watches $250 and up. I said, you at least got a Michael Kors or something. Shit. That was when Michael Kors was out. Shit, the fuck.
You ain't shit.
I was like, you gonna break this cheap ass Invicta?
I'm trying my best. I'm not a petty person until I'm pushed to be petty. I can honestly say I've never done anything petty as far as a breakup. I might, just not talk to your ass no more, but that's about as petty as I'm gonna get because I'd rather remove the problem than sit in the problem. It was like if you ain't doing, then
yeah. Well, see, that's my thing. I believe in doing petty shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around. If you start fucking with me, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna start loosening all this bitch furniture. I'm like, you know what, I'm losing all her shit.
And you know what I could do? I could put Nair in your shampoo. I mean, that beard will be gone. So, I mean, what's up?
Listen, it'll grow back, but that loose ass furniture that you gonna break every time you sit on something new, that shit gonna break right under your ass. I'm like, this motherfucker broke my heart and he broke my furniture. Piece of shit.
But that's okay. I got tools and I know how to fix my shit, so I'm good. And I got insurance.
Listen, doesn't matter to fuck to me. I'm the kind of motherfucker that I will not just let the air out of your tires. It won't be like that. It's gonna be a continuous thing. It's like every 2 months. You can be like, I gotta replace the tire. I don't know what's going on. It could be 10 years later, motherfucker. 10 years. It could be a 10-year anniversary. I'm gonna slice the motherfuckers again. You can be like, every year. It can't be Chris because years since then. He gotta be over this by now. Nope.
See, you trying to get somebody locked up. You trying to get somebody locked up because that kind of pettiness will do some danger.
Listen, man, you got to do what you got to do. Petty breakups and petty dates. Anyway, so how we gonna wrap this up? Because today's been a fun day.
We're gonna wrap it up real quick. Your Wi-Fi is on dang on power from the next door.
You know what? I don't know what kind of shit I got to use around here, but this is a dead zone. It's pretty difficult around here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is very disrespectful, right?
I'm about to go give me some tinfoil and some old antennas from '88 and do my own shit. I'm gonna have to do it that way. I'm gonna have to broadcast like back in the day.
Get you some aluminum foil or something.
Aluminum foil, give me a little some sticks and shit, make it work.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our quick podcast for today, but we will be back next week. We'll give you a time because the way his light skin has been set up lately, I'm not sure.
Wow. That hurt my core. And I'm fat. So that's crazy. That hurt my core. All right.
Okay, I guess I'm lying. I can't be petty. So we will be back next Sunday. Hopefully the same time. If not, we'll let you know. Just stay posted. Make sure you subscribe to I Hate Adulting Podcast on YouTube and on Facebook. We go live. We want to hear from you. Definitely chime in, comment, and we will be getting more active. So make sure you're chiming in because we want to hear your stories too. And we will see you next time. And make sure you follow everything. The links in the bio. We'll see you next time.
I'm gonna stop being so fucking ghetto, y'all. I'm really gonna stop being so ghetto. I gotta get together. All right, yes, we'll see you guys later. Y'all be good.
Did you do it today?
Sing a do.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it like this? Can you do it real quick?
Pew, go get it. Go get it. Pick a card up. Pick your genre. Can you do it right? You're gonna wanna, bruh. It's first to 21. We'll get the job done. So grab your friends and fam, cause it's a lot of fun. Some do it some class, but make it real fast. Test time is kinda tricky. Can you do it in 60? Let's go. Get your copy today at singadude.com.